What did you do on the Commodore 64?
Well, the first thing I did was overheat the floppy drive on it, which is unfortunate because it wasn't a warranty machine. My parents didn't have a lot of money, so we bought it from Computer House as opposed to one of the major retailers, which meant when it died, it had to go back to Germany or something to be fixed. So I was left with no floppy, and so I had a cassette deck, which was the best you could do at the time. And so I was writing small things, and I had a machine language monitor that you could load from cassette. Didn't have an assembler built in, but had a disassembler, so you could enter the opcodes in 6502 in hex. And if you were careful about planning, you'd be able to write some basic programs. So that's kind of how I learned. And the first thing I ever wrote on it was a clone of Galaga. Now, it's a bad clone of Galaga, but it has the major enemies that attack over time. And it's all written in hand-coded machine language, and you can't relocate 6502. So if you need to add code in the middle, you need to manually sort of jump to somewhere else, do your work, jump back to where you were. It's just hideous spaghetti code. But it all worked eventually. And I went to make a backup of it to preserve it for future scholars or whatever the hell I was doing.
Okay.
And I copied my blank floppy onto my data floppy. So that was my first experience with data management. And so I don't have a copy of my first program anymore.
What was that feeling like? Do you remember of just doing something, if I may say so, like stupid, which is a part of the programming experience?